Hmm? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Okay. Let's just start. Okay. You're all welcome to today's presentation. Now, those of you out there on the YouTube live, um, Twitter live, and also Facebook, do well to share this link to other persons. We are only live. You can only meet us live on Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTube. And then those of us that are here live too, or physically in the hall, you can hear me now. The rest can watch us on video, can get our video on Instagram and every other social medias. All right. But if you want to follow us live, you just Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Welcome to Trisonet Metaverse Community presentation. Today, Wednesday is normally every Wednesday is for presentation. Sorry, we happen to start late because of some circumstances beyond our control. But my name remains Happiness Echo, the number one citizen in Trisonet Metaverse community. And I will be the one that is anchoring this program today. You can also, um, can I give people opportunity to put up a call while we are here? You can also call us. I think I will release the number to call. On your screen there, you will see the number to call. You can just call us on the screen that is displaying. Call us now, and then you can ask questions, you can make contribution, you can also make suggestion. All right, just follow us as we move forward. Okay, just as I said, Trisonet um, social metaverse community initiative. Now, this is a community. Please, I always tell people, when you want to think something about us, do not go like business. Trisonet Metaverse community is not a business. If it is a business, we will not call it community. So it is a community. It's a dwelling place of the people. But we are different people. One good thing about us is that we, in any environment we see ourselves, we are not fighting against that environment. We are law abiding in our societies, in our countries, in our region, wherever we are law abiding. We promote peace, we promote unity, we promote oneness within the circle, and we also support the government in every country we are. So when you call Trisonet, you have called the law-abiding people. So that is the environment. Now, irrespective of the country you come from, you can also belong to this community. And when you come in here, you now see a different lifestyle entirely from what we have in the society. All right. And then the lifestyle we live here is a prosperous lifestyle. That's why I said a different lifestyle, because while other people are complaining of economy, once you come in here, you are moving into a working economy and a growing economy. This environment, our economy is so sweet that you can depend on our economy. But that does not supersede the country we belong to. That does not supersede the, the nation we belong to. All right. Every community can raise their economy, but that is within the environments they are. So that's exactly what we do. And then our economy, we benefit on our economy, and then we also extend hands. And our economy also, you know, be stand as a medium of reaching out to those other communities that are not Trisonet, or individual that are not that is not Trisonet. That's who we are. And then today we want to present the metaverse environment. Now, when we mention metaverse, in most cases, very many persons, especially in this part of the world, they don't really understand what is metaverse. I've been saying it from the onset that metaverse is a household name. Then communities, businesses can also come into metaverse, and then they will operate successfully. So metaverse is in an environment where you can also form your own community. You can also do any business within the metaverse. It's open. All right. So Trisonet Metaverse community is not metaverse. It is a community within the metaverse. It is a community that is registered in metaverse, dwelling in metaverse on an unlimited environment. So when you come into this platform, remove the mindset that the more people come in, or one day it will crash because of numbers of persons. No. That is why Facebook, we never talk about crashing, no matter how many persons that have entered or that we enter in future, because the environment is it's an unlimited environment. It can contain businesses and every other thing we can think of. So now, metaverse is a 3D social space that connects people virtually for a cloud-based, productive, and profitable experiences, both live and online. That is just the environment we are in. That is the environment we are in. This environment is a 3D slash AI social space. People are having social medias. This is the first time we have social community. The rest are just social medias in the metaverse. And then I used to say that social medias can only accept people majorly as users. And then there is no user that lost any money that can sue the system because you are a user. But in the Trisonet Metaverse, you are coming in as a partner, which even if you lose something, you can also seek for your rights based on the terms and conditions or the MOU within the system. So it's not just an ordinary environment like that. It's a very sensitive environment which the whole world need to belong. All right. So in this place, you are staying in Trisonet Metaverse community as their second country where you belong. In other words, you can just look at yourself that you have two residential environments. One, your normal country. The other one is Trisonet Metaverse community. So within the community, we can now have different types of businesses, which you can choose any one that suits you and do. Okay, so Trisonet Metaverse community is not a business, it's a community. But one good thing about this community is that once you come into the community, we have a dividend for every citizen. So for instance, now, once you born into this community now, you have a dividend that is running. And that is why our economy is one of the best. Because whether you are working, you are doing something, or you are not doing something, you are earning as a citizen. I think that is where we have a broken record. Because no matter the billions of persons that comes in, everybody, every citizen have a benefit, whether you are working or you are not working. Okay. So that is it by this environment. Now, just as I said that it is a household name, okay, we have already spelled this. This space enable digital space that uses virtual realities. Now, what we mean by virtual realities, I used to say, now you can in the other environment, or maybe Google environment, or which other environment you may talk of, we may have things that are not real. But in Metaverse, it is all real. For instance, when you see me talking in the Metaverse, it is me that is talking. It is not other person that is talking. Their Metaverse do not clone as per clone voice, does not accept cloning voices, cloning pictures, all those things. No, Metaverse is just real. If I have business with somebody now in Jamaica, and then maybe we saw ourselves, we met ourselves in the Metaverse, the person meet me. Actually, it is me. It is not a robot. And if I don't need to also tell the person who I am. It is Metaverse that will tell the person who I am. Because at the end of the day, the person will know me and I will know the person. So that is why our own produces realities. All right. Let's move forward. And because of how real the environment is, you can also do business that assume I am not trustworthy and the other person is not trustworthy. Both of us can do business and go home. Nobody cheats each other within the metaverse. So that is the environment we are in. Now, in the metaverse, metaverse is divided into 3 forums. And then each forums has people or organization operating within those forums. All right. And each forum is open for anybody or any group of persons. But you need to also flow through the system to meet the forum. All right, let's look at the number one forum, which is the top forum. Now, the top forum in the metaverse, please, the top forum and the middle forum does not understand individual name. The top and the middle does not understand individual name, which is to say there is no individual that can enter into the top forum of the metaverse. All right, that is why you see like firms like Meta platform. Now, why is he calling Meta platform? Would have been Mark Zuckerberg, because Mark Zuckerberg is the MD of Meta platform. It would have been Mark Zuckerberg. But because he cannot promote Mark Zuckerberg, he can only promote his company. Okay. Then Mark Zuckerberg invested up to $21 billion in the metaverse. Now, why did he invest this money? It Metaverse itself is not a business, but he saw the environment, that the environment is good for business. So he put the money. So many of us, if they say bring 10,000, come. This thing have this thing, is there any insurance? I say insurance for what? This 10,000 naira that I'm bringing, any insurance? See somebody that has seen environment and is pushing money. He said this place must function. And the moment they got metaverse opened, he moved everybody in Facebook, WhatsApp, all around, move into metaverse. And then because of that, because you need 3 billion persons to follow you to be on top. So because of that, as at when Mark Zuckerberg moved, he has already gotten 5 point something billion people through his social media this thing. So he moved in at the top level. So now we have a Microsoft. All of us knows the owner of Microsoft. Nvidia is there. Tencent Holding Limited is there. Roblox Corporation is there. Next Tech AR Solution Incorporated is there. And then Unity Software is there. Biden is there. Epic Games is also there. And then decentralized is there. Antia Solution is there. Among others, we also have Alibaba Group Holding Limited. Now, my question is this. If one of these persons come into Nigeria and said, I need 5 million Nigeria to join my business, they will rush. One of them come here there and say, I need 5 million people to join my business. And I give you people 2 hours to do that. You see 20 million Nigeria. So, but at the same time, just because of what we don't know, these people, they have also in the net brought their API. He said, yeah, join me through my API. And that's the problem. So I wonder how, okay, we here now, we are linking to Alibaba's API. I don't know how Alibaba will now tell some person in any way, go and do people for me. You understand? So these are things that many times I get confused, because at the end of the day, you see these people, they are not earning from governments. They are not. Many of them don't have any other business. Many of them here don't have any other business. They just have social media, something. And at the end of the day, they are very rich. Okay. Now, and another thing that baffles me is that all these names is within America, England, and China. There's no Africa. There's no African company here. So that is another thing that baffles me on this platform. So these guys, they saw it because they have experienced the cloud natural resources. And they know that cloud natural resources is 1 trillion times better than oil. They have discovered it. They don't want to bother you. They don't want to 1 trillion times better than oil. So since the club is open for anybody, they now go in. So what makes them like Elon Musk say they want to go and live there? They finish building houses, mansion. They finish building mansion in the club, and they said, once we plant cassava, vegetable, and the thing grow, we don't leave you. So it is not $1 million that can do that kind of business, or that can go there. They're talking about billions of dollars. So these guys, they don't know what to use money for again. So they now release their API. Say, yeah, you can join us. Why did they release their API? They want to be richer than. Because as we are joining, that is how they are also still becoming richer. Not that they want to do us favor. All right. So that's it. These are people, these are some of the persons on the top there. And I wish that in the nearest future, at least African man is here. And I pray it should be in Nigeria. But our mental will not allow us to go there. That is the problem. Are you sure? Is it real? Is it not 419? Is it not this? So at the end of the day, you begin to imagine all these things and say, no, that my, since I have that 1 million, bank is removing this thing every month from that 1 million. Make it there. It's the main bank they remove. And we keep on keeping the money inside the bank for people that know how to use money to be using it. All right, so that is it. But these guys, oh my God, they dare environment. If you want to dare any environment, dare the club. If you dare the club, you will never regret it one day. But the problem is that we have also left ourselves so low that the people that knows it, they will come with this. This one is investment. This one is networking. This one is this, and then we collect our money. Yeah, because we don't know. They will come with different packages that, the thing looks sweet. Let me invest. Let me invest. And you invest, bam, bam, bam. Before you know, the platform is not opening again. And meanwhile, people have put their money there. Okay, now the middle forum. Well, in the middle forum, we have people in the middle forum. When this man TikTok was in the middle forum, how many of us know that TikTok, the owner of TikTok, don't have legs? The man don't have legs. Two legs. The owner of TikTok. When he was in the middle, he was also making it. He's still in the middle. So the man never enter top. The TikTok never enter top forum. So what we are saying is that a crippled man, some people, some Nigerians are creating content in TikTok, and the man is paying them. Somebody that we're supposed to go and give say, put this on. He's paying people, and people are comfortable. They are giving testimony that TikTok pay them so thousands of dollars every month. The man left the environment from the mind, and he entered into environments that he knows that he will never fail. So this is it. And then in Africa, this is the only establishment in the middle. Startup International Services Limited. In Africa as a whole. But it is open for anybody. But people will not go there. Instead, they will go to church. Money, money, money. Some go to mosque. Allah. This is not, the money will not come like that. You go for money. There is no prayer as a Muslim, as a Christian that bring money. No one. And there is no pronouncement from imam or from pastor. I say, God, we butter your bread today with dollars that it will never work out. That thing is an open door for you to go and do something for dollars to come. And if you don't do it, it will never come. Now, from the Bible, I have also seen that God has given us 4 good environments to make money. Number 1, the earth. He said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. Number 2, the waters. Have dominion over the waters. Number 3, the air, which is the cloud now. And the cloud. The number 4 is living things. The Bible did not say living things. Living things. So please don't sleep. Oh. You would have been in your house and enjoy your bed. Not here. Thank God today there's no light, no AC. So we never reach enjoyment until we reach there. There's a time which I will say, you. Don't do anything again. Enjoy. But for now, I am sweating. You're supposed to also be sweating. So when money embarrass you, when they talk about money, you will not sleep. People like me, when money don't embarrass, heavily, that is, I look like this, the sky far, everywhere. Hook up. Then my people that are supposed to call disown me. Say, this one, you don't lose this one. The only person that was standing by me was my wife. So I stay in that midst. I say, I can never be a poor man in this life. And I started looking for money, genuinely. I think I've gotten it. So what I'm saying is that I am the CEO, Startup International Services Limited. And it started like play. I went to a function. A woman was just teaching. He said, the next generation. So the woman was just saying, the next generation, metaverse. I never had metaverse before. She was just teaching the youth because it was a youth program. I went. He said, the next generation, you see this gathering, there will be nothing like this gathering. Everybody will be on their screen in the gathering. Everybody, in the next generation, people will not be going out. In the next generation, people will not be traveling. In the next generation, I said, what generation is that one? I wrote the name down, Metaverse. I did not even get the correct listing. When I came back, I began to search Metaverse. I now see Metaverse. I began to see next generation, next is life in the meta. I registered for school there. I chose a course. I began to. Since 2014, I've been in this project. I told my children, stop going to school. I'm facing something. But when I finish, any country you want to go to school. I didn't know how, but I said it and my children. In this estate, when I came in, they used to tell my children, come on school, your father cannot train you. But when the thing came, I said, my daughters, which country? They say, oh, daddy, we cannot leave you. I say, okay, no problem. So that is it. So what I'm saying is that I researched. I had something from a woman. That woman, I don't know her again. She didn't know that she has sown a seed. Maybe God brought her to that program to teach because of me. So I went back to research. I said, what did this man talk about? And I came across until inside here, I met my boss, Ali Baba. And they told me what to do. Do this. And I did it. Do this. And I began to do it. And they are watching me to be one of the African men. Okay. So what we are saying, we are not playing here. And because I'm not a businessman, honestly, I am not a businessman. By the grace of God, I grew up. I grew up as an interior decorator. That was what I studied in technical school. After that, I didn't go to university. I started working because my father had left when I was 4. So at the end of the day, I was an interior decorator making money in River State. Okay, so I don't know anything about computer. So why I'm saying that I'm not a businessman is that God told me, leave that thing and enter this thing. So it's a mission. So I am a missionary. So what I'm doing now is to take some people out from hardship and poverty into a place where they're supposed to be. When I finish, I will go. So I don't have time. I don't have time for luxury. I don't have time for living a kind of life when the people are supposed to live the kind of life with, they are not there with me. So I don't have that time. Okay. When we started this place, somebody came say, hey, do this place like this, do this place. We didn't have money. I said, that is how we are for now. Some companies come say, hey, we want to make this place like this so that when people come, they will believe you. I say, if they don't believe me now that this place is like this, let them not even believe me again. That is our level at that time. Is it not? Last week there was not, this door was not there. Abi? Now we have changed it. So we are trying to change it small, small. But the initial one was for us to start investing in humanities first before this one. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the other day we went to Port Harcourt. I was with people. We went to Port Harcourt. They want to enter into one community like that. They say there was no road apart from jeep. You can only use jeep. So I now tell person, I said, yeah, I'm going to social place. Yeah, he said, wait. Before I come, jeeps has landed. Wow, in the next 10 minutes. I said, yes, because I have invested in people. So I cannot be stranded anywhere. I reach airport, they say, the flight, look. I was, before I know, call has come from certain place. Bam, I don't go. So that kind of life, to me, is okay by me. So now, because we have reached a stage, we now turn back to say, okay, let's make our environment a little bit beautiful. But still, since this is not our secretariat, it cannot be like our secretariat. So we are waiting to move into our secretariat. When you enter here, the next place that we console you is heaven, if there is anything like that. Do you understand? When you as when you walk in here, the next place you will enter in the whole world or any place that will console you is heaven. Honestly. So what we are saying is that since we are the number one people in Africa, in the middle of the metaverse, we will do wonders. We don't want to also do it the way others are doing it. Because Mazuga, all of them I mentioned, they have the power to bring in 3 million with them. But they decided to enter alone or with few persons, maybe board of directors or blah, 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 and so on. So, but a person like Ali Baba now look at it and say, I am from China. These guys, they are American and the rest. So he said, okay, themselves, they are creating empire for themselves. Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, just say instead let Alibabas be silenced, but let people connect to my API and flow. What is API? They call it Application Program Interface. Now, Application Program Interface is okay. Let me use Central Bank as a case study. Now, Central Bank of Nigeria has a structure. Then, if you want to open a commercial bank, there is an API for commercial bank. So all you need to do is, by the time you get the license, they will now give you API. Then you program your bank. So you cannot program your bank above the API. Your bank is being programmed within the concept of the API. So you want to also do a microfinance bank. If a CBN will not give you API of the commercial bank, they will give you API of microfinance bank. So the operation is within that API. So this guy has also given us that. I'm using that to explain what is API. Okay. For instance, if you have a business and you want a payment to a company like Paystar, pay stack to be collecting your money. So what they will do is they will give you API. You connect your company and everything, blah 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 blah. So that API, you don't need to consult them. You just need to open your system and then link up, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, their company will be receiving the money, and even the person that pays the money or whatever, they will not see Paystack, they will see your company's name because you are using Paystack API to run your company. So that is the API. So now, yes. So now, what we are doing, you may not see Alibaba. That's what I'm saying on our platform, but we are operating on, and we cannot pass what Alibaba has given to us to do. We cannot do beyond that one. Okay, so that is it. All right. So now the basic forum. Now let me also say something in the middle. Now the middle is a place where you can bring in basic. The middle has the power to bring in basics. Okay. The top can only initiate the middle, while the middle initiates the basic. Okay. Now, like social medias, they come up and they bring their app. They are not also advertising. They don't bother. They just set programs. Okay, register in Facebook. Look for your friends. Chat people. Make group. Let people follow you. Blah 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 blah. People need all those kinds of things. So at the end of the day, they now begin to gather basics, but as users. Okay, they gather their own basic, but as users. So at the end of the day, they move because they have a lot of basics. So the basic now push them to move, but these people they're still basic. So at the end of the day, they create what is called page. Now, the cloud from here now, the cloud is on layers. Each layer has its own benefits or so. Now, the layers goes, the more you go, the more you discover things there. If you go up more, the weather will change somehow. It will be changing. So those layers, those days they used to, there are names they call Jupiter, Pluto, and the rest. They say planets, 9 planets or so. Now they say it's more than 9. But each planet also have resources, okay, that come from, okay, for instance now, solar power. Solar power is coming from a particular planet. And then if you cannot access that planet, forget about solar power. Then if you want to get solar power, you need to pay somebody that has accessed it and then bring it down and distribute it through a panel or a kind of bank that store that power and then work for you. Okay, just like somebody that discover water from the ground and put borehole and then bring it out. It bring out the tap. Okay, you can now go there to fetch water. No matter how you also fetch the water, it will never finish. So solar power is one of the natural. Nobody created it. Only they discover it. They put something that drag it down for use. Okay. And then upon your payment, upon our payment, our subscriptions, we now use anyone they give to us. So that is it. The same thing with data. Data was founded, it's not produced by anybody. Airtime was founded, it's not produced by anybody. They are all natural resources. And then one thing with data and airtime is that one thing is that they return back to base. So it comes in units, but they turn into bytes. Bytes evaporated back to base. Okay, now whether you get terabyte to gigabyte to megabyte to and then whatever bytes at all, then as at your usage, the thing evaporated back to base. And then you go back to buy the same one again. So the thing is, so somebody is just staying and then
know that the thing is going back. You still buy it because you need it. Okay, so that is it. They are all natural resources. There are people that are benefiting on this. So they know that by and by their product will never finish. So we are disturbing ourselves production, but this one is God's production. It is discovery and ideas that make them to claim ownership of all these things. The same thing with AI, artificial intelligence. Nobody produces artificial, but they can produce something that carry it, maybe a robot. Okay, then they now introduce AI into that robot. That robot is not AI. AI is not produced by anybody. Okay. Now, for instance, if I bring AI that will open this door, that AI cannot also open this door without me. Because as I come near the door, maybe 3 meters close to the door, there is a virtue in me that will come out and communicate the AI to open the door. Then AI will now open the door. Then it will be as if the door opened by itself for me. Actually, there is a virtue in me that left me, and I have lost something there, and I have a payment which I never knew. Do we understand? I have a payment which I never knew. And without my virtue, that door will never open. That is why if you go to airport or anywhere, door open like that, let the dog go. Or any animal, it will never open. It will never open. Every other thing that has blood, apart from human being, cannot open. So it takes you for AI to function. The same thing with street lights that has walk in the night. As you are approaching the light came on. There's a virtue in you that on that light, and somebody is earning money. Okay, so these are things that some people held on, and they become, because our body, as I'm doing like this, somebody is earning money from me doing like this. That is plain. That is pure truth. Okay, so some people are just staying. You go out there and do my business. Let me be also earning my money. Finish. And at the end of the day, they are very rich. For instance, now Bill Gates enter Nigeria and come to Trisonet Metaverse community and donate $16 million. Yeah, everybody will say, "Yeah." But do you know that I will be the last person to tell him that? Because it's our money. It's our money. So he himself will not also that, because already I am in the system. So that is why some people say, this man pays school fees. I say I don't pay school fees. It is those children that pay their school fees. I don't have money to pay anybody's school fees. So it is those children that pay their school fees. But our platform is able to track what belongs to them and allow them to use it. So, okay, ordinary me, how many school fees would I be able? I will not be able. Hey, people are earning 1.5 million person. They are earning 250 every week. And we are about to start earning 685. Will I be able? 3 million person. It's not me. So I earn my own, you earn your own. So that's it. So nobody should look at this man as if, yes, he's there. It is on my platform, but it is not my money. It is not my wealth. It is your own wealth and every other person's wealth. I will not add one kobo to anybody's money. Instead, I take small because it is my platform. So what I'm earning is that if I take small from you, take small from you, take small from you, take small from you, so at the end of the day, put it together. Wow, that's it. So that is it. So I'm not paying anybody on this platform. Honestly, I'm not paying anybody. Apart from my staffs that are working with me, okay, at the end of the day, I can say salary or upkeep or whatever. But every other person, I know the things say, this kind of money, how you will manage from out. I know the thing that was. So that is it. Now, the basic forum citizens. Now, These are the individual partners or firms signing up into a lobbied environment through an authorized functional decentralized API. So as to collectively engage in the middle forum partners at qualification within each region. So now we are gathering ourselves into what they call lobby environments. Now, lobby environments is where all of us we qualify to move into the middle. And what does it take to move into the middle? 3 million persons. 3 million persons. Which will get there, will show us how it works. So that is it. So now startup, that is why Startup International Services Limited has also positioned to make sure that okay, let's look at 3 million persons in Africa moving into the middle environment. So now, when we move into the middle environment, that is where you will see opportunities. Now, in the middle environment, you can take up any business here because already the business will be there. And then one thing in Metaverse is this. For instance, let's look at Jumia. Jumia operates in the with the Google and the rest. Now, Jumia cannot come to Metaverse. If Jumia come to Metaverse, they will fail. Because Metaverse will not allow you to bring this thing and sell. Because Metaverse believe that you bring a fake one. So what Metaverse do is this. They have their own product. In every country, they have the product. If you want to buy China of this one, just go to our supermarket. Click this thing. China. You will get it. Exactly. Then you want to buy America. Go. Click American one. You will buy it. In your own country without paying any ticket, without paying anything. In that your own country. Because according to Alibaba said, in the nearest future, every product will be bought from social media. Just on your phone. What do you want to buy? Okay. Just click it. The deal is done. You have it in there. So you don't need, provided if you say this thing, I need Germany product. Don't forget about it. It is Germany product that will come to you. So that is the difference between Metaverse. That's why they call reality. So they don't allow individuals to say, sell this thing. No. If like the warehouse they are building in Nigeria, it's not an open market, it's not an open something. It is upon request of products that some people will get. So that when it comes to that, they will now bring in those goods from the production companies and store. Okay, now anyone they don't have, they will remove it from the displays. It do not display on the market. So anyone that is there, they will display it that this one is available, this one is available, this one is available. So you can now either buy or you supply. Do you understand me? So you can choose any business when we move into the community. That is why the community is such an exceptional because you can immediately you move in, you don't need capital again to do any business. Even if you want to sell a aeroplane, you don't need capital. You just need to be a citizen. Finish. You just, in as much as you are a citizen, you are good to go. Because as you are selling, your commission is dropping in the account. And then your own is the cheapest. Because already, this is something that this guy is supposed to either import it, pay custom duty, and the rest, all those cost of they say clear the goods from custom. All those clearing is not there. You just bypass them. You buy it, pay your transport, bam, thing landed. Exactly the same thing. Even if you need Range Rover, you just buy it. You see the money that you would have spent, you cut off. So, and then it is not also open for anybody outside to come in and buy. It is open for you to be the one that sells as a partner. You understand? Yes, you can only. That's why I said when you enter it, you will enjoy the environment. So that is it. So we are trying to bring in 3 million persons into that environment. And then once we bring them into that environment, me, I have finished my course. Oh yeah, if you want to sleep, sleep. But if you are also sleeping, please put your alarm at 6 months. So when you sleep, then by 6 months, alarm will go, you wake up, you end, and then go back to sleep again for another 6 months. Do you understand? But you that is sleeping and earning every six months, you will never be better than people that are doing business within the system. Do you understand? Though people that are sleeping, you can become a billionaire in 3 years. Eh? But you can never be better than people that are also doing business within. Okay. So that is it. And then the qualification layers. So what we are saying is this. At when we started, we were not even in the lobby environment when we started, because the requirement was that Startup International Services Limited, do you want to enter into the basic forum? Yes, sir. Give us 300,000 pesos. So for us to raise, in fact, we are, I think we have one other company. No, that one was an NGO in was it South Korea? No, one of the African countries. So so they were also pulling crowd. So at the end of the day, we were the people. Because already on my evangelism platform, I before that time I have already gotten up to 3 million person on my evangelism platform already. So what I did was I said, how do I get 300,000 person to qualify? I have other documents they were looking for. Bam, bam, bam. It was just okay. I announced that I need people to for my on my own evangelism to come into this thing. Immediately I announced some pastors withdraw their members. That man has backslided. You know, they preach again now. Now money they talk to. So before they left, I've already captured 700,000. I have already captured, because not everybody that will leave. Some people will still love you. So about 700. As at when I supposed to deliver 300,000, I deliver 700,000. So that was a plus, and that gave me another thing, another contract within the system to market 335 regions. I was supposed to market only Nigeria, 3 million in Nigerian regions. So since it is 36 regions, now give me the whole 35 other regions. It's in my hand to market because of the speed. All right. So now, from the day we enter up to 300,000, we begin to earn every week. So before now, we were not earning weekly. It was when we get here, we begin to earn every week. Okay. Now, when we reach here, we'll start to earn every day. That's just the plain truth. Now, but one good thing about here is that, now, let me say something about here. Here is given to us, okay, from here to here is given to us for 6 months. For us to move from here to here is 6 months they are giving to us. Now, these hidden targets is what makes so many networking to fail. Because once, even if Google give a particular trading company or marketing company or networking, even if it is Google, even if it is not Metaverse, say at 6 months, this firm, you need to give us 4.5 million people. And they will come up with packages to bring in people. So at the end of the day, at the front end, They are they are also paying back. Okay, this one bring pay 36,000 naira. We'll be giving you 100,000, and they are doing it. They keep on doing it. They are trying to meet up the 6 month target. So at the end of 6 months, they never reach 4.5 million. The system will disconnect them, and the investors, they will suffer because they did not reach the target. All their marketing strategy were not able to bring in the number, and it has been like that. And that is why people hate networking, because at the end of the day, the people that brought it will not tell them that, look, this is the truth. This is what I am looking at. I'm looking at this number. Because the company or the establishment that, okay, for instance, PI, this Pi that we are mining now, assuming Pi also gave target, and then they pay money, blah, 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 Pi would have lose it. But Pi did not give target, and they did not collect money from anybody. Just download the app, start mining. So whatever they took from anybody is the data they're making their, their influx from the data people are using. So at the end of the day, Google settle them. Okay, so but in our own case, what we did was, can we change these things up? Can we make it like this? Since Metaverse take care of the timing here, then we take care of the timing here. Can you give us the 6 months anytime we finish? So we come to another agreement. Okay, no problem. Any year you reach here, that is your 6 months. I say I am okay with that. Otherwise, by now, Trisonet would have disappeared. Because this is 1 year and now we never reach 3 million. It would have disappeared. Then me too, when I now see say the time don't reach, and now look at, okay, I have 2 billion. And then with my family. Easier for me to lose all. Let me go to maybe maybe Australia and then relax there. No? After all, we did not meet up the target. So, but this little idea I brought, or suggestion I brought, really helped me out, because even when they were showing me here, one person 1 week, one person 1 week, when you reach 6 weeks, don't go again. Let the people that never reach. So at the end of 6 months, it was five point something million person from the calculation. To me, it was very easy. I said, you don't go reach 6 months, don't reach here. I didn't know that this is 1 year, nearly 1 year, 3 months. We are saying 1.5 something. So we would have disappeared since. But because of this, that any day and any month or any year we complete 3 million. The Metaverse will now tell us, Startup International Services Limited, welcome to your first 6 months. I think that's it. So that makes the business stable, and then we have a relaxed mind to do it. Yes, sir. We are going. So now the next one is per hour. Now when we enter here now, this is the middle. This is the basic. Here start the middle forum. Okay. The middle forum is daily, per hour, per minute. Okay, so you'll be earning per day here, then we'll be earning per hour here, then we'll be earning per minute here. But what Metaverse did to us that I myself, I am not too comfortable with it, is that they give us 10 years. And now they did not say that anytime you reach this one, it will be counted for you as 10 years. They just say 10 years. If 10 years reach, you know reach here, you are out. Save journey to something. So, but if within 10 years we are able to reach here, 3 million persons will now move here. Wait, because these 3 million persons must have produced the users that is up to 3 billion. So the pioneer citizens, that is the first 3 million. Okay, we now move into the top layer, and moving into the top layer keep you in the earning, in the per second earning for life. So let's assume 3 million move here. That 3 million we earn per second for life. For life. Okay, so that is it, and this is where Bazooka baked them. This is where they are now. Bazooka baked moved with 5 point something billion pesos to this place. Okay, and they are earning per second. They don't need to. They don't need to. They just need to sleep and wake up, and then the money is there. So that is it. And then let's move further. The basic foreign citizens earning layers. So the earnings are in layers. Now, the earning layer within the basic forum is weekly upon, I've already said this. So upon 300,000, we begin to earn every week. But mind you, we are not earning dollars. We are not also earning naira. We are not earning euro. We are not earning yen. We are not earning any currency. Okay. Now, the reason is this. Money in the metaverse is too vast. There is no country that you will earn like that that will accept it. In as much as you are a citizen in that country. It is either they will raise a policy that will stop you, or they will do something that cripple you. So metaverse is such a place that gives people a relaxed mind. Now, what we are earning is the asset units. So even if the asset unit is $285 trillion value, is asset. Okay. So now you want to use, and then within the metaverse, for instance, you 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 want to supply this thing. You saw this thing. Okay, this thing is 1 million, 1 million naira, and somebody placed order. So what you will move into the treasury to get this thing is the units. It's not your naira or your dollar. It's the equivalent units that you move. So before you turn this unit or you sell out this unit and collect money, it might be between 10 million, 100 million, 200 million naira. Do you understand me? So that is it. So everybody, that is why sometimes when people enter here, when they never do know the thing, they will say, I never see 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now, I never see anything in my wallet. You will never see anything in your wallet. Now, so what we are earning is the unit. But this unit, just as I said, this unit is being used, this product is being used in the metaverse. There's no other space that uses this product. And these products are not perishable products until you turn it to byte. If you never turn this product to byte, it's not a perishable product. Even bytes are not perishable. Bytes return back to base. Okay, so now it has to do with age. What you earn per day has to do with age. The children produces more asset than adults. Okay. Now, the children, that is why the children earn 2.88 units every week. And this is 14,400 naira every week. While adult produces 0.5, which is 250 naira. Once you click 18 years, you can't produce this again. That is how it is from the body system. Okay, so now Trisonet Metaverse Community or Startup International Services Limited has also make it in a way that okay, let 0.05 go to individual adults and 2.88 go to infant for their education. That's why school fees. So at the end of the day, this is what is paying the school fees. So not this man that is paying the school fees. Even our businesses we have outside here is not paying their school fees. Because why we have businesses outside is that from though we deceive them anywhere, if they ask me now, where are you getting money from? I say so and so business now we get that. But it is not that business. Our point, this one now we get that. This one. So some people ask me, how are you managing with government? I say because I have other businesses. So when if you ask me, Top International Services is a fintech company. So in the money we have from the fintech is in billions. So you don't even ask us where are you getting money from. Okay, because already this is where the money is coming from to them. All right. So that is it. Yes, sir. Okay, we'll tell you. We'll tell you where that will come from. All right. So that is it for that. And then this forum consists three level of earning layer. Just as I said that time, that is the middle forum. The middle forum consists three level of earning, which is daily, per hour, and per minute. Okay. Qualification between 3 million, from 3 million to 3 billion. Okay. Citizen within a 10-year period to move into a lifetime forum, just as I said that time, or versus recycling as individuals exits on daily basis. Now, that means that if we reach 10 years, 10 years, and we never reach 3 billion, the system we now, today is just 10 years. Okay, in these 10 years, 20% entered, then the system will quietly remove 20% that entered. Okay, 10 years ago. And then the following day, it was 200% that entered. The system will quietly also remove the 200%. So we will now be struggling to reach uh, 10 million. Oh, sorry, to reach a 3 billion. So at that point, because already we have started losing people, so they believe that with that, we may not able to get there. So where they are dominating that place, thinking that, but I just believe that God is also a God of everybody. Since we are operating, we are also earning from the natural resources. Eh? We will, many of us, we see ourselves there. That's what I know. That's what I know. Because one, Trisonet Metaverse community is a vision. It's a it's a it's a it's a mission. Okay, and it is a divine mission. So I believe that God has something in mind before He allow us to have access to it, and for Him to even pick somebody like me intellectually, nobody would have chosen me and the rest. And a worst sinner all over the world, the baddest person. So before God will pick people like us, He knows that we have the mind to also take people here. I think that's it. I have the mind. I was somebody was interviewing me yesterday. I said yes. He was comparing something with Peter Obi. I said yes. Peter Obi carried something in mind, but he did not have the the power to protect his people, because right now what I'm doing now is to go beyond the enemy's trick. So before the enemy will bring up their own trick to trap us down, they will come late because I am there while they are here. So my brain is going faster. If it is Nigerian government that will come against us tomorrow, we have already passed it. If it is American government that will come against us tomorrow, we have already passed it. So at the end of the day, the only person that can fight us is God. Even Satan cannot fight us. But it takes me to run that speed as a leader, because For instance, if government now come up now and say nothing like Trisonet Metaverse community in Nigeria again, I have failed everybody that have joined us. So people will say, hey, this government, they know, you know, go better for them. As the same thing, you know, go better for government, you know, go better for me because I did not do well. Because if I have done well, I will do something to protect my people, even before that thing will come. So I have a duty not to earn money, but to make sure that I, the umbrella God has given me, I open it to cover the people. Okay? Because at the end of the day, there will be a reward. And then my reward, if I deliver, oh my God, my own reward. And how will I be rewarded? To make sure that every person benefits on the platform as normal benefit they're supposed to benefit. By the time I make people to cry on the platform, there's nothing like reward. But if I succeed, bam, the day of my reward, there's no stadium in the world. Yeah, so that's it. And that's what we are going. So that is it for this. So 3 million persons within 10 years is achievable as far as God is concerned. That's what we are saying. Yes, starting from when we achieve 3 million. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now the top forum. Now this is a lifetime per second earning layer for a region of 3 million pioneer partners. Qualification at 3 billion citizens or users within a 10-year period. That's just it. So now what we are saying, why are we hammering 3 million? 3 million are the pioneer partners. The rest can come in as users, though they will still benefit, they will still be earning more. These are partners. Now, the other people that come will not sign the same MOU as we signed here, as 3 million signed here. Immediately 3 million complete, there will be another platform that comes up for every, because as at that time, everybody will say, yeah, we want to enter, want to enter, want to enter. Hey, the thing is open, yeah, enter. But you are not coming here. You are not coming to the top. All those ones are coming, they are not coming to the top. So what we are basically doing now is to bring in people that will eventually move to the top. All right. Now, within once we move into the community, we have um, we have 2 seasons. We have 2 seasons. Now, that's within the 10 years. Within that 10 years, we have 2 seasons. We have season 6-3, which is daily earning range. Okay. So season 6-3 simply means that, for instance, we are earning every day. We move in and begin earn 685 naira every day, everybody. So we will earn like that for 6 months. After 6 months, that's why I said, even if you are not doing anything, put your alarm for 6 months. But this money, as you are earning this money every day, you can also withdraw 50% of it every day. If you want to. If you want to withdraw weekly, you can withdraw. But it is 50%. Because at the end of 6 months, there are some dues, some things you need to pay. So the other one is waiting so that after you pay all the dues and do the next investment, you now move into the next one. Okay, so, or collect your balance. All right, so that is it. And then the second 6 months, which is 1 year, we begin to earn 6,850 naira every day. Every day. Every day. Then after that 6 months, the third 6 months is 68,500 naira every day. So sometimes I used to stop here because some people will begin to say, yeah, daily. There's no two ways about it. I'm not the one that pay. So sometimes when I do presentation, I stop here because I don't want wahala. Because some people say, no, na lie. You don't go happen. Because we have We grow up from hardship. So the thing looks so impossible. So another 6 months, which is 2 years, we are earning 685,000 naira every day. Now, even if rain fall every day, even if there is no network, even if their phone spoil, the money is there. Now, just as I said, please, we are not earning this money. The value of the assets that drop that's the value. And you can also be withdrawing 50% of them every day since you are earning them. All right. So at the end of the last 6 months, which is 3 years, you earn 8 every day. This is where, if you times it for 6 months, it's 12.5 billion naira. 6 months, 12.5. You can. That is why we say. That's why we say. Even if we are not going top, we end here. Upward, this is 3 years. The next 7 years is one year. That's the times 10 increase is one year. But the truth is that this space deliver you as a billionaire in naira. The last 7 years also deliver you minimally as a billionaire in dollars. So even if you are not earning per hour, per minute, there's no problem. There's no problem. There's no problem. But it will be the first time Africa break record if we can go there. Honestly, if we can go there. All right. Now the big question is: this is a golden opportunity to Africa. How can we? That's the big question. How can they mention African either company, one company or one establishment or one organization at the top of them? Google it, you will see that in Google who are the highest, the top sellers in the metaverse. You will see exactly the same name. Year by year is not added. It is see the same name. It is see the same name. So how can we achieve it? Okay, I've just said something. Well, that is my own opinion. Number one, if we have a positive mindset or a positive revolutionary mindset, because if we are looking at it, this is a revolution. There's a perspective we look at revolution and maybe section or tenor. This is not just a tenor. So when we see it as a revolution, now we need to also cultivate a collective achievement mindset that me and you will achieve it. Some people call it togetherness or unity. So by the time we drop tribal, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Ghana, this, by the time we drop it, and then Metaverse or Trisonet box us and we become one, we achieve it. Do you know that there's a place in the Bible talk about Tower of Babel? God says, if I allow unity within man, they will come and pursue me in heaven. There is nothing unity with men cannot do. There is nothing they cannot achieve. But immediately we have separation in our hearts. After all, and this tribe, after all, and this. That. Another thing that brought about disunity is religion. This one say Muslim. The Muslim will say, that thing. Don't be Christian, they see you. Sure say they don't go turn us to Muslim. So all those things, it doesn't have any meaning at all. When it comes to prosperity, when it comes to wealth, there is nothing like tribe. There is nothing like religion. There is nothing like God made this world for everybody that breathes to enjoy. So Number three, we must make up our mind to participate as one of the useful components for achievement. If we come in and say, let them give me, let them do it, let them, we will not achieve it. But if I come, I just as me now, when I came in, I said, this thing is doable. Because it started from me. I said, after all, I look at my 3 million person. I said, okay, get this people. I didn't care who was not happy. I have slept in cell for 30 days. Because I live in Port Harcourt when this thing came. So when I came here to rent office to start everything, some pastors got me arrested and I used their money to establish company for myself. They put eagle crack in Port Harcourt, got me arrested. They came to my house. They carry iron cutter because I didn't open door for them. They cut the protectors. Surround everywhere. They were shooting gun. Carry me as armed robber. 30 days inside cell. They said I should sign that I will never operate Trisonet. The man hit, the commander hit his table. I also would handcuff, hit his table and said, 2 trillion of your time cannot do it. You can't stop it, sir. He said, treat him as armed robber. Do what? I said, sir, you see the day you will succeed? He said, when? I said, when my finger is not moving again. If my finger is moving, that means I am alive. You will never succeed. So the best thing is for you to kill me now. Because this thing you say I should stop, I will never stop it. So some pastors would have stopped me. But sometimes I came up, I said, no, I cannot answer pastor again in this time. Nothing will make me answer pastor. I was a pastor. I said, I'm an evangelist. This one will get mad. If God tell me something, and I call you people, I say, this is it. This is it. And you go and team up to get me arrested. Can a Muslim do a fellow Muslim this kind of thing? That's why this platform is not a religious platform. It is never a religious platform entirely. So, yeah, let it talk and join us. Anybody is open, it's a community. So that thing happened because I also was carrying the mindset of this thing is for Christian. I carried that mindset. If that thing did not happen, that liberty will not come. Because God gave me the thing for the whole world, did not give me for Christian. So that is why there was a problem between me and Christian community. And I said, no, let me open this thing up to everybody. I think that was the purpose of that. But they torture me. Hey! And leave it. So that is it. Participation matters a lot. So when we participate, we will achieve it together. All right. The next one is to sign up and join. Sign up and join. Sign up, join, and fully participate on the ongoing Partners Population Marathon, PPM. Now, we call it marathon because we really want to achieve the 3 million. That we are networking, whether we call it like that or we are bringing in people, does not mean that it is a networking based something. But we want to achieve the 3 million. That is just it. That is why you see us talk to people. That is why we cannot relax. We cannot keep quiet. So please, as you join, just participate in doing it. Okay. Number 5 is with a method of getting a minimum of 6 new partners within your first 6 weeks. Finish. If you enter now, just give yourself 6 days, 1 week, one person, another week, one person, another week, every other person do like that. Within 6 months, you are already 5.something million. If everybody do like that. That was the strategy they gave me. But we can still continue doing it. Okay. Now note, 3 million partners met our first 6 months in the system. No matter how many years it will take us to get 3 million, they will tell us, start coming international services, welcome to your first 6 months. the day we get 3 million person. All right. Now, properly mentor your partners and make sure they understand the system and also complete their first 6 weeks mandate from their registration date. It is not compulsory, it is mandate, it is mandatory. Okay, just do it. Even if you are not doing it, there's no evil about that. The only thing is that it will delay our process. Okay. Okay, so that is it. Now, just as I said that we are doing it as a tournament, I'm coming to your answer, sir, to answer to your question. Now, we are doing it as a tournament, as a marathon. We are running, bring people, everybody bring, everybody bring. Now, this is where networking coming. Because what we tell people is not a network, it's not a, yes, it's true, but this is where networking coming. Now, our own is this. By the time you bring people, it ended outside the community. I bring people ended outside the community. I bring people, don't take people into the community. I will explain. Now, all tournament benefit goes to those who are marathoners in the system, while the fans remain on the queue or on a qualified queue, waiting to be migrated at the end of the tournament. Now, if you are not bringing in people, you are a fan. You are the fan to the people that are bringing in people. So it's not a crime. It's not also a standard that you will not. No, you all of us will move. But the people that bring in people, we call them marathoners. So any benefit within this marathon period goes to marathoners, which is to say, when we move into before we move into the community, it is the people that bring people that we gain something before they move, while the other people will begin to earn something when we enter. That is the only difference, two different things. You understand now? Okay, now for instance, we have tournament weekly incentive assets. It still drop at 0.5, okay, unit of the tournament business asset. Takes over from the qualified asset. Now, when you register, you need the system has given you have 1 unit of the capital asset, and you need another 1 unit of business asset that makes it 2. So the business asset cannot be given to you. You must struggle out by yourself. You must stay to get it. Now, when you buy capital asset with 5,000 naira, it will be given to you. Now, it is your top up every week that will bring up the business asset, because you need at least 1 business asset to move into the community. So by the time you add one business asset to 1 capital asset, you are qualified to move into your community. So the asset, the top up will stop. But if you have joined tournament, this one has taken over. It continues to top up. Okay. That's why some people say, my top up has stopped. It is because they are qualified and the system put them on queue to wait, because they did not join the tournament. So this one is tournament benefits. So people that register people begin to enjoy this one. While people that are not registered people, they are waiting for us. So that when the thing complete, we now tap them. Whoever, thing don't reach, people go. So that is how it is. All right. So, okay, sir. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I know of the 500 naira when you bring in somebody.
Okay.
But with what you have just said, those that are in the marathon group, when those that are not in that group have their two assets, have it? It
Yeah,
will stop.
yeah.
But those that are on marathon will start enjoying this
Yes.
0.05.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So what of that 500 naira?
Okay, I'm coming there, sir. I'm coming there. So now, this is the 500 naira, followed with a 10% commission, with a 10% commission of the personal effort of the capital asset distribution. So the asset distribution give you the five because it's 10%. That is 5,000 naira is the asset. So you will now be gaining 500 naira. Now that I want to increase my capital asset to 10,000 naira very soon. So it will be 1,000 naira. The tax we pay is too much. The meter here, they say we should change it. That the that the tariff for this particular meter is too low. That we should it be times 3 of this the price of tariff here. So that's it. Okay, that's it for that. But that's the 500 naira we are talking about percentage. Okay, let's move further. Now, the same in the during this tournament, okay, during this tournament, if you get one badge, because one badge is 36 person, if you can distribute 36 units to 36 different persons, you now have what we call mini award. Now, mini award is just a brand new tablet to any marathoner who complete the first batch distribution before the mega award. So if you complete it now, we now give you tablet. Some of us here have collected their own tablet. Okay. So have you collected your own? Not yet. What of you? Okay, you have collected. So okay, your own is with you. Eh? You never see your own. Maybe we are owing you. Okay. So so many of us have collected their own. And then okay, so that is it. And then this is where we become the marathoners become different from non-marathoners because like this person will enter into the community as a rich person already because one person will go home with a brand new Hummer bus Toyota Hummer bus, okay, with 3 plots of land. So this person has already changed shape moving into the community. While the same person that enter the same day with the person who did not do anything will just enter the community. Eh? No, we don't have the number. It is when we get 3 million. When we get 3 million now, maybe if their own is the number one, you guys now you be the highest person. So we don't have a certain number. So that is it. So that of international services is the one that we give this one. Does not concern metaverse at all. Should I? Okay, I will put it. I will put it down. All right, that's among the first 12. Ah, yeah, yeah. Or first 13. Yes, first 13. All right. Okay, so that is how it is. And then 6,000 person we now go home with a brand new HP laptop with the cash price of 50,000 naira. Now, how this one we hope will happen is that tournament close today. If tournament close today, the following day we have opened centers for collection. So like Ikeja, this other every other state. So you go and take you are there. It is here on your dashboard. You see that you are we now just go to once you go and receive your own, they will just put it. Your own will disappear because you have received it. You cannot go to any other place to receive it again. So that because there is no stadium that will contain 3 million persons. You understand? So going for the mega award will be by invitation. You enter into the stadium with by invitation. You understand? So that we will avoid stampeding and the rest. so, so this is so maybe like you can use like 3 days or 1 week. Everybody must have received their own in their own locations. whatever. So that is how that one will be done. And then the ice cream or the consolation prize now, which I have promised every participant must also go home with something. The ice cream will also be sent on our so that is it. This is for everybody. So it is a tournament where every participant is a winner. All right. So at this point, once this is done, you are to update your account and invest one business unit of asset to Trisonet business. Okay, asset with Trisonet independent economy to be qualified for the community daily dividend. Now, let me say this: in as much as we are investing physically, okay, we are investing physically. We don't want people like, okay, when people come in, some people will go in there, they do business. Some people will not also want to do any business. So this portal is there for people, for everybody, whether you do business or you don't do business. Always invest some of your assets. That's why the system we must give you at least one business asset before we move. Even if you enter today, then we want to move tomorrow, the system must give you one business asset to add to the capital asset because you must invest. So, but if you have also sold one and then you are not a marathoner to get another one, you buy that time. You buy that time. Maybe they will sell it 20,000 naira, then you buy before you can move. Okay, but if you did not sell your own, if you have your own, the system will now tell you to update your account, which your name, you repeat your name again. By that time, the system will now ask us of our NIN or BVN. The system, okay, what the first thing that will happen is you click on update your account. Once you click, the system will now move you from this web app to download mobile app. So it will take you to download. You download mobile app, then you put your login details normally and log in, and then you update your information. So your name, your your BVN or NIN, then the system will open a thumbprint for you there on your phone. You thumbprint, you will now capture your face, smiling and also not smiling, far and near. So now all those things are done because it must be one person, one account in the inside the community. So all those things is done so that I will not duplicate myself. During this tournament, people can duplicate themselves. But we advise people to not duplicate yourself because you may not get benefit anything the subsequent account. It is the first account that will benefit something. The subsequent account may not benefit anything at all. So no need. There's no point. We will collect back our
organization or church that have been registered, how would they do in case if a member of that church or organization is also a member of the Trisonet? Can such a member represent that association or the church or whatever who are also registered under the Trisonet?
okay. Now, my name is Evangelist Happiness. And then I have registered as Happiness Eto. Then I now register Startup International Services Limited. Those are two entities. So it does not affect anything. So startup can move. Even if I am the one that will process startup to move, I process myself to move. No, once it comes, company's documents, CAC, this.
and all those tax. You understand? So if you have registered your church or your company, make sure that you have documents. The CAC will be there. The um, tax identification number is there, especially that tax identification number is very, very important. Make sure you have it. Otherwise, it's not moving. Otherwise, it is not moving. Eh? Thing. Who told you that church don't pay tax? Church register under Part C. I have two organizations. I have Triune Christian Welfare Organization. I have Trisonet, Trisonet Community, Trisonet Social Community Initiative as NGO. The same thing, the same way church register. I have team. You understand? Yeah. Okay. You work with your letter. The letter from that letter is also taken. That letter from the headquarters is also taken. You understand? So that's it for that. So what we are talking about is that if your branch move in, it has to be only that one. You understand? Let me say this. For instance, church, mosque, or whatever. So if a particular branch enter the same church, another branch can also still enter the same church differently. Do you understand? So that's it. So what one person, one account in the community. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, you have four left. So you move in with four. You can even that time now we will open door for you to sell so that some people who did not have who sold their own, you sell your own 120,000. We now open door that time. You can buy from anybody that have so that you move into because by the time it is your turn to move into community, you start earning daily and you look for money to buy one so that you move in. Okay. So at that time, some of us who have some units will be selling it to people. So that is it. So that investment is okay. I will go there so that you know. So you are now ready for the official migration. Okay. All right. Now the deployment into the community is done weekly. The system automatically position each citizen based on their distribution range. Okay, now the truth is this: if I go home with Hummer bus, the system will first move me. Do you understand? Then you will turn back and look at the 12 and move the 12. Turn back again and look at the 6,000 and move the 6,000. Turn again and look for those people that take ice cream. You will move them. Then before the the people that slept while we were working, so the system will now be tapping them on. So now, if the system position itself for like 21 days for the movement, so there are people that will enter the first day. There are people that will enter on the 21 days. Do you understand? So these people they will be 21 days ahead of this other set of people. Eh? Yes, started earning their. If I enter today, I will start to earn while the other person never enter. You understand? So it's just like you see it. Even though it take 1 month to enter, some people that are there's no loss now. So you eh? Yes, you are 6 months. You are 6 months. Start counting from the day you enter. The other person 6 months. Start counting the day the person enter. Okay. Yeah. No, no, no. We, that's why I said when we reach 3 million, when we reach 3 million, you can go and sleep. Yes, sir. Eh? Yes. Okay. Let me tell you what will happen. Already, 3 million of us we are pioneer citizens. Now we know where we dey go. These other people now, okay, for instance, after the mega award, eh? After the mega award, people drove out with Sienna and the rest. The news, wow! Everybody want to register. That time you don't need people again. Do you understand? Everybody will want to register. So it is you that will not have time to register people. Honestly, it will be natural because that time people that say it's fake or it's this, they will now see that it is okay. Alibaba will be there. So many other personalities will be there. The thing is real. So I will need to belong. So many of us will relax. The door will just be giving them API. Oh yeah, no, na enter. We know they call anybody. So that is it. So when we enter, we start to do immediately I enter, I start my business. I set my platform to sell products. That's it. I set my business to sell products. All right, so that is it. And then this is the table. Okay, this is the first 6 months. Assuming we come from somewhere, we enter. So this is the 1 unit you invest. Bam, 1 unit. And that 1 unit in 6 months will give you 25 units. Okay, that 25 units, if you sell it, that is when you have um, 125,000 because it's 5,000 naira. Okay. Now, but you will not make use or you will not withdraw or sell all the 25 units. You bring 10 units and invest again. You invest times 10 to earn times 10. You understand? And the system is not optional. It's a must. You understand? It is not optional. You cannot say, I don't want to invest because the system don't want you to stay idle. Yes, sir. No, it's not accepted. The system will not accept 11. It has to be that 10. You understand? Uh-huh. It's automated. It's automated. So once you click on, because if you click on claim, the first thing is to click claim. So when you click claim, there's another button will come and say invest. Then you click on invest. Automatically the thing is done. Uh-huh. I think another button will come up to pay your dues. Come, you pay your dues before you clear the balance. Okay, so that is it. So you invest times 10 to also earn times 10. So at 250 units, you invest 100 to earn 2,500 units. 2,500 units, you invest 1,000 to earn
25,000 units. 25,000 units, you invest 10,000 units to earn 250,000 units. So upon 250,000 units, you invest 100,000 units. That give you 2.5 million units. That is the one that is 12.5 billion naira. So it will end here. The next chapter is yearly. And when we reach there, we'll talk about that one. We'll not go there. So, eh? Yes, when we enter 3 million, all these things will start. And then when we enter 3 million, the, the duration is no longer in our hand. The duration is with the metaverse. The metaverse that makes sure that every 6 months they give you what they are giving you. You understand? And then when it is time for one year, they make sure that everyone they will not tell you you did not do this, you did not know. It is now that they tell us you never come. We are waiting for you to come in. You never come in. Anytime you come in, we are waiting for you. So that's just it. Okay. Okay. Now we have Trisonet health benefits. All right. So when and now that we are on tournaments, only you will get 25% off from Trisonet health products and services. And then after the first 6 months, only you will now get 100% hospital, free hospital bill. Then after the first 1 year in the community, you and your family members also get free 100% free hospital bill, no matter the number and no matter the country they are taking the treatment from. So that's how it is for that. And then the official exits of an individual. That means if we never reach 3 billion in 10 years. So our system automatically exited each citizen at the end of their 10-year tenure in the community, minimally as a billionaire in US dollars. So somebody that is a billionaire in US dollars is already an institution. So even if the person exited, it's not. And now, what we mean by exit does not mean that you leave the community. Only that you leave the the earning platform. Now, for instance, if you used to supply if you used to supply tiles within the community, you will still be doing that. Do you understand? So you will not be earning the one that you will not be earning assets, business assets again, but you can still be doing your own business within the system. That's what it means. Okay, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for being there for us. We believe that you may have questions to ask. You can also ask questions. Those of you online, you are not calling us. Okay, sir. Go ahead. What is the no, there's no age limit, sir. There's no age limit. Even the infants, by the time no, it doesn't. There's no age limit, sir. Okay, eventuality. That's dead now. Uh-huh. So when we move into the community, there is a column for um, next of kin. So you fill in next of kin. And then if anything happen, any eventuality like that, we just need to call upon the next of kin. And the next of kin don't need to swear any benefit to benefit. So the next of kin start from where the person stop or so. So if like a child, now that the children something, that platform will not also still go down. The family will still benefit from that platform until that child reach 18 years before it will stop. So that is it for that. Go ahead, sir. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now the infants, they are this thing terminated at 18 years, and then give them. They will migrate. They will migrate to adult to start another 10 years journey after 18. After they reach 18, not that they will stay 18 years old. That if they start by when they were 10 years, after 8 years, the system will tell them to move to adults. Mhm. So the system will not be paying them 2.88 every week again. So they will start their 10-year journey. Now, now we are in Nigeria region, for instance. Now, that's why everything we do talks about naira, naira. Even as we are now, people are registering into this region from other countries. Okay, but that does not make them to earn naira wherever they are. That immediately they choose another country, they are earning in dollars. They are also paying in dollars, but they are in Nigeria region. No, they are not being paid with naira. They are okay. Yes, yes, okay, yes, yes, they must pay in naira. Mhm. But there's a platform that we come up from next because of the CBN wahala. It was before now it was dollars, but this year wahala. More time they change policies, more time they. So I think we are trying to do a lasting solution so that we just every time they want to do it, they will just use dollar from any country to do it. For now, they have to call somebody they know, please do it for me, like that. Yeah. Okay, any other, in the absence of no other question? Okay, sir. Um, well, I might say yes. I might also say no because I'm not. I'm not working with Facebook. The man's policy, Facebook policy, has not been made public for us to really know how. But what I'm saying is that if Facebook wants to move in 3 million persons as pioneer partners, the system will not stop them to do it. Like, okay, for instance, now I have the opportunity to just bring up benefits. Everybody benefit, but in the back of my mind, you are a user. So as at when it is time for me to move into the top, I will just they will just announce my name, the first African man in the you understand. But I'm not doing it like that, so that at the end of the day, let it be that me and you we can move. Do you understand? So that's why I carry since the system can accommodate 3 million as partners, let's move together. You understand? So that's it. Okay, I think we are done.